I want you to listen.
Hey, what's going on, gamers? This is Doctorredstone signing in to another episode on the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the last weekend's raid boss and some phenomenal scores all across the board coming on all servers, but iOS European server absolutely killing it. Before we get into the leaderboards, I want to give a couple big shout outs to a couple different people sending me screenshots. I want to give a huge shout out to the boy MCU, Sam, you can see there, took numero uno over there on the iOS European server. Also want to give a huge shout out to Tom over on iOS Global and Beast Mode for holding it down on both Android servers. Always send me those screenshots, so appreciate that one, bro. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these record-breaking scores. Of course, we're gonna start this Bad Mama Jamma over here on the iOS European server because they absolutely freaking killed it. I have not seen a score this high, man, since 82, bro. Are you freaking kidding me? 165 billion freaking points. Definitely blew everybody out of the water. This has got to be a record when it comes to raid boss. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below, but I've never seen a score this freaking high. Memory and Thought coming in that #1 spot, so big shout out to absolutely everybody over there killing it and crushing it. We got Casa Nova coming in at that #2 spot with 67 billion. France Push coming in at that #3 spot with 49 billion points. For the players at 48 billion points. And we got Sunburst coming in at that #5 spot right there with 41 billion points. Are you kidding me? Like 2, 3, and 4 add up to #1. They were definitely showing up on that one. We got Revolution coming in at that #6 spot with 36 billion points. Proof of Work with 60 billion. Big shout out to the homies MCU coming in at the #8 spot with 15 billion points. We got the Undertakers at #9 and Black Wolves at #10 spot. Man, are you freaking kidding me? And of course, I've already spoiled this one. Sorry about that, Sam. We got MCU Sam coming in the #1 spot right there with 1.9 billion points, man. Huge shout out to you, brother. We got AMG coming in the #2 spot with 1.7 billion. We got Rico coming at that #3 spot. We got another representative of that MCU, Joseph, coming at that #4 spot. Another 1.7. Very nice, very nice. We got Eclipse coming at that #5 spot over on iOS European server, Indie Speaking of heavy hitters, let's go ahead and jump on over here to the Android Global, where we got Snow Wolves coming in at that #1 spot with 105 billion freaking points. Now, I don't think I've seen over 100. I don't think I've seen over 100 billion points. We got Girls Power coming in that #2 spot, representing with 97 billion points. Man, that's right freaking behind them. We got Kills Joy at 92 billion points right there, man. 1, 2, and 3. Absolutely freaking killing it over on the Android Global servers. We got Bloody Roses coming in at #4 with 51 billion points. The Crazy Paul right freaking behind him with 51 billion points as well. Coming in at that #5 spot. Coming in at #6, we got Down to Fence with 46 billion points. Q-Mob, big shout out to the family right there. Coming in #7, we got Six Guns coming in at #8 with 41 billion. Muffins, 35 billion coming in at #9. And Divergent Freaks coming in at the #10 spot. I wonder, is it top 15 yet for Raid Boss to go ahead and get the armor? When are they going to change that? Alrighty, gamers, and jumping on over here into the Android Global Indie Boards, we have a technical error. So I'm not sure who is in first place, so let me know down in the comment section below. I do believe iOS Global still has the overall score, but I don't know who's in #1 on Android Global. We got Loke City Poppy coming in at #2 spot with 2.1 billion points. Man, there's probably somebody with 2.3 something just over iOS Global. We got Loke City Reapers coming in at the #3 spot with 2 billion. Loke City Papito coming in at #4 spot. We got Crazy Fred coming in at #5 spot. Honorable mention, Pex coming in at #6. Beast Mode, we missed #1, bro. Jumping on over here to the iOS global server. Now, we do not have the #1 score in Guild, but we do have the #1 score in the indie boards. We got Touch Loves Jim, huge RIP, hashtag RIP down in the comment section below. 86 billion points right there. Big shout out to each and every single one of those guys. We got TNT Family blowing it up in the #2 spot with 72 billion points. We got Chimpanzees coming at that #3 spot with 64 billion. Chaos coming at that #4. Or is that Chaos? I don't know. Something like that. The Kingdom's Finest. Big shout out to the homies over there at the #5 spot with 51 billion points. Jumping on over here to the #6 spot, we got Way Up North with 43 billion points. The MB Zoo coming in at #7. We got Loki's Night coming in at #8 with 31 billion. Crystal's Vanguard coming in at #9. And Heaven's Family coming in at that #10 spot with 23 billion points. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Now, jumping on over here to the #1 in indie leaderboards throughout all the servers, we got Loki Van Doom coming in at that #1 spot with 2.3 billion points, man. Huge shout out to you. We got Beans coming in at that #2 spot, 2 billion points. Sage coming in at that #3 spot, yet again, 2 million points. BOA on top, coming in at #4 with 1.8 billion. We got Lux coming in at that #5 spot right there. 1.8 billion points, man. Big shout out to everybody over here on the iOS global server. Loki absolutely killing and crushing it, taking it over for the weekend. Now let's go ahead and jump on over to my home server, and I want to give another huge shout out to everybody in British Legion for absolutely crushing it over the weekend. We got Majestic Gladiators coming at that #1 spot with 56 billion points. Big shout out to the homies, the friends, the family. Ghetto Fabulous coming at that #2 spot with 42 billion points. Huge shout out to Chris over at Lahore, 38 billion points coming at that #3 spot. Well done. Well done. The Nameless Order coming at that #4 spot with 33 billion points. Huge shout out to Sin and everybody at KOK. Big shout out to the family. King of Kings coming at that #5 spot. Boy, oh boy, there we are right there coming at that #6 spot. British Legion with 23 billion points. Huge shout out to everybody over there. Definitely a fun and phenomenal weekend. We got German Skrillex coming at that #7 spot with 16 billion. White Wolves, man, they always on these leaderboards, coming in at #8. We got German Knights, big shout out to those guys with 14 billion. Kill Shot coming in at that #10 spot. And I want to give a huge shout out to Beast Mode. Thanks for the screenshots, brother. I think I beat you this time. Woo! Mig Ford coming in at that #1 spot with 2.1 billion points overall. Big shout out to you. We got Ann coming at that #2 spot with 2 billion points. Big shout out to the homies Scanners coming at that #3 spot. I Am Groot coming in at that #4 spot, 1.9 billion points. We got Sexy Mirko coming in at that #5 spot right there with 1.8 billion points. Now, phenomenal weekend throughout all 4 servers. I want to give a huge shout out to absolutely everybody. So hopefully everything's going good for you guys. Let me know how you guys end up finishing down in heroic mode. We'll be jumping over those leaderboards tomorrow. Also, I've been grinding out the event. That's why we haven't been putting out any videos, because I just been grinding. So definitely was pretty busy with Raid. Also was pretty busy with grinding for the Deca Anniversary Armor. I definitely want to go ahead and see about getting the armor. So probably, let's see, what's today? Tuesday. So Wednesday for heroic mode. So Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update and probably do my video. You guys may or may not have seen a couple different videos out there, but I'm just going to show you guys my grinding technique, where we are thus far, maybe see what kind of armors we can go ahead and buy and purchase and fuse together. So yeah, definitely anticipate that one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. If you guys have any questions or suggestions for future videos, make sure to put those down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. Peace. Gosh, man, iOS European server, absolutely killing it.